The question I got from today is from Thomas in Orlando, Florida. Tom asked, what is the best lead source to get absentee owner leads from? So I get this question quite a bit. You guys have been asking me for years and years and years. And so I use a company called TheShareGroup, okay? I'm gonna put a link to them right beneath this video. You can go to their website, you can select your city, and they will get you the cell phones and the email addresses for all the absentee owners in your market. Now, let's talk about absentee owners for just a second, okay? The reason why I believe that they're the best lead source for listings right now is simply because when you look at the motivation for each demographic of seller, the absentee owner is at the top of the chart. Now, you might ask yourself, well, why is that, Brandon? Why is this demographic? Why do they have the largest motivation? Well, for most people that have rental properties, and I'm going through this myself, and the reason for that is this. Most people, when they buy a rental property, have a couple of financial goals or investment goals of that property. You may buy the investment property for cash flow. Certainly, that's probably the most popular. There are a lot of tax benefits. And then you have an upside equity position or value stake in the property. Well, like me, a lot of investors, when they bought their properties, they bought them at a really good price. And when you look at the market today, obviously, as you guys know, values are at an all-time high. So a lot of people have cash flowed for the past 5, 10, 15, 20 years. The value of these properties, all-time high. Many of them have a great equity position or are paid off completely. And so for a lot of people like myself, we're going to take the cash, we're going to take the upside from the investment, pull the cash out of it, and reinvest that money, or wait for the market to correct itself and go buy a whole bunch of more properties here the next couple of years and do the exact same thing all over again. So that's number one. That's the first reason why the absentee owner is probably, in my opinion, the best seller lead right now based on the market. Well, the second reason why absentee owners have always been and will always be a great listing lead source for you is because a lot of people that have one, maybe two rental properties that are not full-time investors, it's very stressful for them to have a rental property. Like if that tenant doesn't make that one payment, they're in some big financial trouble. So for a lot of people out there, it's very stressful for them to own these properties. So if they have a way where they can sell the property, make money on the property, this is exactly what they want. Your job is to contact them every single day. And so the TheShareGroup, more so than any other lead provider out there, gets you the highest quality data in the marketplace. They go through crazy amounts of research. They are an actual list broker. Not to say anything wrong with the other popular prospecting platforms out there that specialize in for sale by owners and expired listings, but the TheShareGroup specializes in absentee owner leads. So again, I'm gonna put a link to them right beneath this video. You can grab the absentee owner leads in your zip code, in your city, in your county. You can even get them all in the entire state if you want. And here's the greatest part, and I'll leave you with this. The third reason why I believe that these are the highest quality, the best listing lead opportunities for you and I is because of really little to no competition. So unlike a for sale by owner or an expired listing, well, it's very, very high competition. Commissions are being compressed. And so when you look at the absentee owner lead list or lead generation strategy, it's very rare to find a lot of real estate agents that are going after that lead source. It's very, very rare. And if they are, because you have tens of thousands of absentee owner leads right in your zip code, it's very unlikely that you're gonna go head to head or compete with another real estate agent like you do with a for sale by owner, like you do with an expired listing, where you may be competing with 30, 40, 50, maybe even more agents in your market with those lead sources, absentee owners. You're probably the only one calling them. You're probably the only one contacting them. So the conversation over the phone is a lot easier. So there's a whole bunch of great reasons why you should be going after this lead source. There's a whole bunch of pros to going after this lead source. There's really no downside. The cost per lead is insignificant almost. I mean, it's so cheap to get this quality of lead. And so I think it's a great opportunity for you and I. It always has been, but even right now with the market being the way that it is, I think that you should absolutely take action right after watching this. Like I said, there's a link right in the description, right underneath this video. Just click on their link, goes right to their website, throw in a zip code. You want to start prospecting absentee owners, and boom, voila. You can start taking advantage of this opportunity right now. So hopefully you got some value from today. It's a question I get all the time, and we'll plan on seeing you guys in another video very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.